Alright, we'll do some here. This will be pretty fun for you guys. So, alright, so say you're sparring and you want to hit them like super hard, like almost one of the hardest punches that you can do in the stomach. So remember, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and you see this one, right? That's the cross punch. Like say if I was holding the boards and you guys have everybody has their left leg forward and then they're hitting with that rear, right? That's where all that power is at. So imagine doing that punch to the stomach, right? So you're going like this. Now, I don't want you to cock the hand back like this. You see why? I don't want you to do that. Why?
Telling them that you're going to punch.
That and what else?
It shows it more easier because if you do it, it shows up more, so you can tell.
And you lose power.
Okay, so that's telegraphing. What else?
You lose power.
No, actually there's more power. What else? Anybody else see a problem with why going like this?
Are you open more?
Oh,
Are you open more for being attacked?
Yes, look at my face, right? So if I was holding the board and you go like that, there's no problem because the board's not going to hit you back and you're going to generate more power because you're cocking all the way back, right? So then that's going to be the strongest punch because, you know, you're going to try to break the board. You can literally just go like this and run up and bam, you break the board. But in sparring, the problem is it's telegraphic, because that's how you say it, telegraphic, and then you leave yourself wide open. So meaning, Trinity over here, real quick. So say we're sparring and I really want to punch in the stomach super hard, and she's really good, but then she sees my hand cocked back, she just does a jab, boom. So as I cock back, she's gonna jab me right there and stop my attack. See how quick that is? Because it's in the front hand, how fast it is. So as I'm cocking back, she could jab me. So that's the problem. That's why in sparring, it's not smart to go like this. Okay? So, alright, good. So with that in mind, you can hit as hard as you want, but the rule is you cannot leave your chin. You can't leave your chin when you want. You can cock back, but you can't use your arm to cock back. You gotta use your hips to cock back, and then hit from the chin, boom, like that. You understand? So rather than go like this, you go like this, and then bam, as hard as you can. All right. So I'm gonna wear this, and you're gonna hit me right dead center in this circle here, and then you want to see how hard you can hit. And I'm going to purposefully stand in a way where I can get knocked back. So I'm just going to stand like this and see how far you can hit me back. If you can't hit me back that far, then you got. And then plus this is a soft material, so you don't got to worry about your fist getting hurt. You know, so it's not like the board, where the board you worry about your fist getting hurt. Here you don't need to worry about your fist getting hurt. So go ahead and hit as hard as you can. See how far you can knock me back. If I stand like this, it'll be hard for you to knock me back. But I'm not going to stand. I'm just going to stand like this. So see how hard you can hit me. Okay? With that punch from right here. But you can't bring it back. Watch them when they do it. If you see them cocking back, you'll be like, oh, they could have got countered right there. So you could go first, Trinity. So look. So start with your right hand. Do one really hard one. And then the next round, do the left hand. So right hand first. No, you can do that later. Because you can use that later. So you have left leg forward. So say, if she cocked back too much, like right here, and she like say winding up, I go bam, boom, you know what I'm saying? But she's not going to do that. She's going to start from the chin, and then she's going to use, from the chin, and she's going to hit right here. See how hard you can hit, ready? Yeah, you can. I would recommend to hit like this, but if you want, you can hit like this too. If you hit like this, you got to keep these two knuckles, and keep the wrist straight. If you hit like this, the vertical, then you hit with the bottom three knuckles. But you always got to keep the wrist straight. Otherwise, you could break your wrist.
You have to come down.
You don't have to come down because you're hitting them in the stomach.
Oh, from there, okay.
Yeah. So was that it?
No. I was aiming.
Okay. Next.
It does.
It hurts.
Good. Nice.
I feel all three knuckles.
Breathe out too. Breathe out. That's gonna make the technique stronger. Like either go "Cha" or just "shh" something. The more that you weigh, the more that you'll be able to knock me back.
I think Ash should go again.
Ash will.
Yeah, eventually we'll probably.
We're gonna go multiple times.
Yay!
Nice.
Yay!
Breathe out. Just hit hard.
I didn't breathe.
Good. See, and then also don't push me. Pushing me doesn't count. You have to punch me back.
Okay.
You know the difference, right?
What's the difference?
Like,
Like this.
come here, Angelina.
Oh,
Come here.
What's this?
bye, Dylan.
Like, if I want to move her back, this is a push. But come over here. But a punch, you have to punch them back and retract. Because that will give them the impact and hurt them. If you just push them, okay,
Yeah, I gotta think about
that's not going to hurt them. You have to impact them with the force of the speed, and then cock it back, and then that's the punch that will basically damage the internals. Pushing is just like this. Punching is BAM! And then when you hit with that speed, it jolts the inside, and that's what makes the punch. Alright, so part of your punch was kind of pushy. That's what I meant. So next time you go, BAM! Hit really solid, crisp, and then cock it back. And then if I move back because of that, that means your punching power is good. But if you just punch and then you push and I move back, it wasn't the punch that moved me back, it was the push that moved me back. So this is not football where you're pushing them, this is martial arts where you're punching them. Okay? So you know what, hit me back. So if I just stand there and I don't move at all, you know you get hit harder. But some of you actually rocked me back a little bit, that's a good sign after the punch. But if you push me back, that doesn't count. That's,
Those kind of like playing drums because then you just put it on like that.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, so you pop it back. So look at every punch is a cock back. So don't just leave it out there and don't push at it. All right, next. Did you go already?
Lightweight tackle.
No, so have the, yeah, there you go. Okay. Next.
Alright, sorry.
Hit hard. Hit harder. Next. All right, everybody went right?
Yeah.
Left side now.
Okay.
Alright, here we go.
Okay. So strong.
Next. Next.
That was good.
That was good. Nice.
Whoa.
That was good.
Baby, I'm
Next. That was solid.
Whoa.
Next. Hit harder.
Gosh, why you use it?
I don't want to copy too much. You said that. What's the matter? Don't copy with your chin.
Set, yeah, take your time, sit down, and just really hit it. Like as if we haven't had you try to break the boards, but it's kind of like that. Try to focus and get as much punching power as possible. Just think about like bench press. Imagine if I put a bunch of weight on there, you gotta focus and concentrate. You can't just go in there like it's a push-up. It's not a push-up, it's a lot of weight, so you gotta like focus. Same thing with this, just one punch. I'm not telling you to do a bunch of jabs. This is, I want you to test to see how you're punching power, so take your time. Like really hit, okay? So just imagine it's a board, a blackboard, you never broke it before. You gotta focus, because you gotta generate all that energy and hit as hard as you possibly can to break it. So right now we're working on, it's not speed, this is just all punching power. Next, if you have to go to left side, left side.
I love girls.
Let's try it again.
Let's see.
That was more of a push.
Yeah,
Alright, everybody went?
Yeah.
It's not,
Let's
it's
see us
not
drum that
conditioned
for.
for this, right? Look, push, yeah, it's conditioned for this.
Not bad.
My skin's 10.
Hit harder. I know you can hit harder than that.
My skin is really dry.
That was pretty good. Next. Everybody went left? Right side again. Come on. Another rep.
Take it away, Angie.
Ain't got any none.
So you're allowed to go cock it back here as long as your left hand's up. So your left hand's guarding your face, so your right hand can come down to here. Okay? if you want. So, next. Next. See, you can have more power. That's good, but there's technique in using your waist and your hips. Nice. So far, like Ash and Brandon got the strongest punches so far.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm here to support.
Come on,
Take it away! Jacqueline.
breathe out. Next.
Cheerleader.
No more. Left side. Next. Good.
Good. Just rock back on his heels.
Next.
Don't give me that. Come on.
Nice.
Okay, yeah.
Moving back. Next.
Come on, God. Please. Come on.
I don't know, I think Ash should be the next Batman, not Robert. I think Robert Pattinson has anything on Ash, I don't know.
Come on, Jacqueline. Nice. All right, right side.
Okay.
Keep practicing.
Left side.
They just did left side.
Oh, it's-
Harder. Come on. Let's soft.
You hurt yourself?
Did you not see the girl grimace? She wins.
Next. I guess this is partly fist conditioning too.
Yeah, it is.
What's that mean?
It's toughening up the
Nice.
skin.
Next.
Compressing the
Your
skin.
skin is so soft.
Yeah, I scraped it.
Next.
My skin soft. It's disgusting.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're hitting. It feels like you're hitting down a little bit. Just hit straight back.
Down.
Yeah.
Down. Straight. Ow. Whoa.
Everybody, right side. Do left side again. Come on.
Okay.
Imagine him flying.
That's where the sidekick comes in. I'll fly back there. Because I know Brandon hits really hard with that sidekick.
With the left
The
side?
sidekick, when he hits the sidekick,
Come on, man. Do.
he hits hard. Next, who didn't do left side?
No.
Do it again, Jacqueline.
Heel. It was almost right here. Like this. Yeah, like that.
Back to the right side. Good. Nice.
Oh, it was good.
Have you punched the boards yet?
No, I haven't punched the boards. Yet.
Okay, we'll do that one day. All right.
It hurts.
Next, right side again.
I went to get balls.
Sounds different.
Left side?
Yes.
That's right.
You're out? Do you want to wear this? To condition the stomach.
I didn't see
What are you
it.
gonna see, gonna do?
Alright.
Oh, gosh.
Here we go.
Oh, he feels great.
Seagull's got the body for it.
Kinda hurt, right?
All right, go ahead.
You guys like short
I remember.
Hold on, let me move it up a little bit.
Yeah.
It looks low.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, right there.
Careful.
already did one.
I already did.
Go to the right side again.
Oh, okay, okay.
And it's back forward.
You got caught back, hit harder than that. Come on. That's nothing. Oh.
It's like right here, right here.
Right side?
Some money.
Yay. Who's
I
that?
felt that. I hurt myself the first time.
So this side?
Right side, Brandonian.
No, you got it.
No, you're the right, it says you're on the right side.
Yeah.
So you told me I
Right side.
You're on the
right
right
side. Alright.
Metaphorically.
Yeah. There you go.
Ramon?
Okay, now left side?
Should I try?
Yeah!
That's why I wanted to try to knock Trinity back to the mirror. That's weird.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
Nice knowing you, Seagun.
You okay?
That's why
I mean, you know,
Somebody gotta say.
Yeah. Really?
Thank you.
Yeah.
you're no longer this number two.
You're okay, right? You can say, okay. Left side. Left side.
I was like,
Trinity, you want to learn this? No.
Like, put your weight into it. Put your weight into it.
The striker or
Yes.
Seagun?
The striker.
Imagine they're twice your size.
Yeah. Ash, you can hit harder. Put your weight into it. So actually punch through it now, so you don't even need to cock back as long as you do a real punch. Same with Ramon. You can actually transfer your weight into it and just let it fly like this and hold it out there. It just makes sure you go fast.
Is that okay?
Everybody left?
Yeah.
See it.
Alright,
Go
right again.
again.
No, I just did it.
We'll go one more time on the left.
Yeah, well, I just
Like
went on
that.
the left, so I didn't.
Right,
They did go.
Everybody went, right?
Yeah.
Alright, good.
All right, Seagun, yeah.